All right, let's see. Heartwarming. Well, that's good. At least it was heartwarming. And also, I love cheese. All right, Jamming Way and Ultima Thule. They did say the Last Dregs was going to play host to this. There we go. Last Dregs. I do not like any I am having fish for lunch today, though. I gotta log my breakfast. Whispers. Whispers. Dinner and a show. A manager's work is never done, or so Jamming Way's muttering would indicate. Here for the status report, mister. I quite understand. I get terribly anxious whenever I have to step away from the cafe. Why, just the other day I returned to find that the Grebulov had snuck behind the counter to bathe in the soup. Soup! Such incidents aside, the Last Dregs couldn't be more successful. We're bustling with business and Elysian is thriving. Yet as the manager of this operation, I would be remiss not to ponder new ways to juice a little more happiness out of this carrot. Jamming Away? Huh. Maybe choose a different way of wording that. Do not juice my carrot. This unit hastens to indicate that the current levels of juice and happiness are within Thank you, N7000. Any attempt to push either beyond capacity may prove disruptive to the present equilibrium. Of course it would be disruptive, you glorified can opener. A threat to the status quo it may be, but innovation is the lifeblood of business. And think of our patrons' delight should we treat them to, say, thrilling entertainment over a cup of carrot coffee. Whatever we do needs to be truly spectacular, though. So good that even the Nibiruun won't simply stare morosely. If only I had any ideas whatsoever. The Dreaming Ways are full of ideas. Really now? I had heard that they were cooking up something in the hold, but I had no idea the project was such a success. I must see it for myself. Interested in a trip to Bestway Burrows, mister? I'd appreciate your opinion on any possibilities I turn up. I trust you can mind the cafe N7000. Contact me via the Ragnarok system should there be any more soup scandals. The secret to juicing carrots is to firmly grasp it. I know you can teleport, but I always like taking them out. I mean, you can take the little porter up. It's not that far of a fly anyway. I think that the Xbox article only says 6.55 is out now, not the beta. Because the beta's not. So this is the new Hopper's Hold, huh? I must say, it's a significant improvement over the old crates and buckets. As for these stations, that everyone's hoping to join. Well, the one over there is a true work of art. I particularly appreciate their taste in subject matter. However, one can hardly expect half a dozen civilizations to share the same aesthetic sensibilities. I shudder to imagine the pontification and gunfire that would ensue if we asked our patrons to paint a mural. Those machines remind me of N7000, right down to the ears. They would fit in quite well with our current staff. Thank you, Jay, for the Prime sub. I love Prime. Then again, that would hardly be an innovative addition, would it? We already have more condescending numerical projections than we could possibly need. I suppose music is another matter of taste, though those Loprits certainly seem to be having fun. Do you think a mournful dragon would enjoy being blasted with laser lights while it sings its ancient melodies? No? Pity. A shop! Perhaps our patrons would enjoy a selection of knickknacks sold alongside our regular menu items. Though mining those Omicron coins requires a truly exorbitant amount of processing power. And what if increased circulation led to a drop in Omni-token value? Mother forfen! Gotta mine for Omnicoin. Fucking Bitcoin reference. This station looks familiar. I wonder if Cookingway has any new recipes to share. But there is quite a bit of carrot on the menu already, and 7,000 would doubtless whir and whinge about a lack of variety. Gasp, is that a broadcasting station? Oh, I do so love a good transmitter. Wonder what sort of messages they're sending. They're speaking to the people of Aetheris to let them know they're not alone. You're listening to Hope FM. Stay tuned for more of Talking Endways all day and night moontime. Color me intrigued. Ensuring widespread access to receiver seems like hard work, but well worth the effort indeed. We could adjust the tuning of the Ragnarok's communication facilities to receive this transmission to the last dregs. But it still may not provide the level of crowd-pleasing excitement we're aiming for. While each and every one of these stations is wonderful in its own right, I fear none are quite suitable for our goals. Perhaps Dreamingway can dream up something special. Hippo carts! Hippo carts! Play some Diddy Kong Racing. Oh, mister, is that Jammingway? It's been so long, I started to think they were avoiding the... You opened a cafe in Ultima Thule? That's one mother of a dream. And business is booming. Well, I am honored to be consulted about your upcoming event. Not only do we... Now, we only need to work out what it is. Have you spoken to Talkingway yet? They received letters from listeners across the star. Surely one or two have mentioned exciting happenings on Aetheris. Wait here. I present Talkingway. It's a pleasure to see you again. I would be happy to assist in your endeavors however I can. Forgive me, but have we met before? Ah, yes, you would remember me as Counselingway, but I have recently taken the name Talkingway in honor of my new dream. How wonderful! I look forward to working with you, Talkingway. Dreamingway mentioned that you are in search of rousing entertainment for your patrons, and one possibility hops to mind. If our listener mail is any indication, Thavnair's hippo cart races have been drawing quite the crowd of late. Folk come from far and wide to see those hippos hurdle, 'tis said. Hurling hippos? Why, that does sound exciting. We could set up a race course in the necropolis to give the Last Dregs patrons a prime view of the action. Stirring contest of speed and skill, the likes of which Ultima Thule has never before seen. Surely that will pique even the Nibrurun's interest. Any idea of how one might approach these hippo racers, mister? Their leader is a friend of yours. You really do know everyone. I hope we can count on you for an introduction. A hippo hustle in Ultima Thule sounds like the sort of entertainment that should be available to all. Could our radio station provide a live broadcast of the event? But of course, with the Ragnarok as a relay, there's no signal we cannot boost. We should like nothing more than to share the joy of an experience with our listeners across Aetheris, and I certainly would be curious to attend myself. Then it's settled. We'll make a start of the preparations, and I trust you can convince the hippos to traverse the Sea of Stars? Hey, wait, that game came out last year. To Thavnair, you said you were looking for a woman named Tyrna, correct? Oh, I can hardly wait. In fact, I can't. See you there? And to think, we're not even done with the Loporrits. We get a whole nother expansion of Loporrits. At least in theory, based on the cosmic exploration pictures. I want to listen to the Record Keeper version. It's so much better. Hello, Tierna. This little one with you. They've been here paddling their ears for a while and staring. Got a lot of staring going on. Radio? Yeah, I've heard of it. One of my crews lugged a radio contraption all the way here from Old Charlian. That could be who sent the letter about the Hannish hippo hustle. Come to think of it. Your races are the talk of the stars. We'd love to bring that sort of excitement out to Ultima Thule, though it's a wee bit of a trek from here. Ultima who? Now them I ain't ever heard of. They live across the sea of somewhere, I take it. As buoyant as our hippos are, we can't send them out into the wide world on their own. You need Akala and me to race them safely. I have too much work here at home to abandon my post. I can't thank you enough for taking an interest in our operation, though. Oh. Every time I hear this song, I just think Diddy Kong Racing. Get ready! Go! It's truly a shame, but I would hate to make the hippo riders disappoint their own customers in the name of entertaining ours. What to do? Dreaming away and talking away, we're excited for this plan too. We mustn't give up just yet. I'm calling a strategy meeting. To be held? Well, that post over there looks like a good place as any. I understand Turna's passion for her work. I feel the same about my own. Perhaps someone else might race on her behalf. I can race. Let me do it. No. Tierna race. Hello, Akala. Ahem. I heard your conversation. Akala, I want to race Tierna. And I know Tierna wants to race. Akala, you're the one Tierna mentioned, aren't you? Never. Tierna's work ends. When she finishes with hippos, she teaches us the common tongue so we fit in. She teaches us Hannish manners and fairness in trade. Akka, I find your language difficult, but my speaking improves. Tierna says so, but Tierna has no time to ride hippos now. She cares about hippos and hippo riders, her kin. Always she helps us, but she forgets we can help her. Always we want to help her. I see. Tierna is a great leader, but she takes every responsibility upon herself. No wonder she has no time left over to race hippos. Always Tierna listens to you. You must talk sense to her. Yes, I quite agree. If in her heart of hearts Tierna wants to race, that's all the more reason for us to host a hippo hustle. Do you think you can convince her to come around? Oh, Tierna! You hold it right there. I know that look, but you'll find I ain't so easily persuaded. The following events cannot be skipped. Okay. You know how important our delivery business is. You helped us get our start. So why are you trying to talk me out of it? Don't you want to explore the unknown? Of course I would. There's only so many times you can race the same course without it starting to feel like a chore. but too many folks are relying on our services for me to go gallivanting. Akala's worried about you, know. I told him there ain't nothing to worry about. I miss racing to be sure, but the hippo riders come first. Business couldn't be better, and I'd like to keep it that way. I recall a heartwarming lesson learned. That was a race for the ages, to be sure. And it was all thanks to our team here. Like I always say, you can only do so much by yourself. I do say that, don't I? Yet here I am acting like Akala back when he first got here. Guess I was right that him and I ain't so different. In more ways than I knew. Alright, fine. The hippo riders will pull together to keep things moving in Thabnir, and you'll have your race. Ba-ba-bow. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Sorry, I just saw my emails. Hold on, let me just read something real quick. Alright, nothing important. I just had a whole bunch pop up at once. They were just all spam. I guess it just hadn't loaded from this morning. Alright. I knew you would come through for us. Why, you had her convincing herself by the end. N7000? Is that you? Affirmative. Several shrill life forms have come back bearing a word of a hippo hustle to take place in the necropolis. As serving units have automatically initiated advertising protocols, this unit requests swift confirmation that these reports are accurate. They are accurate. Tell those units that I like their initiative. As for my fellow Loppert life forms, I recommend a tall glass of carrot juice for each. They're sure to place additional orders. Interference. Testing. Please respond. Prioritizing requests for managerial assistance on the customer service front. Ending transmission. Don't you terminate this transmission on me. Rude. Darude, Sandstorm. What was it all about, I wonder? Aloha, my dude. Initiating a new call doesn't work either. I doubt that it's anything serious, but perhaps you should check on N7000 just in case. You typically carry at least one object suitable for light bludgeoning, do you not? I'll work out the finer details with Tierna and see the hippo riders safely to Ultima Thule. I trust that the cafe will be intact when we arrive. If that frickin' guy is back again somehow, I swear to God. Ain't no way. Huh. I don't know why I didn't take the teleporter this time, but shut up. Sometimes you just want to fly, all right? I also flew way too high and right past it. Your return is most welcome. However, one managerial life form remains conspicuously absent. Understood. This unit will initiate idling protocols until Jammingway arrives. Carrot-based refreshments have already been distributed to the newcome life forms. And such refreshing refreshments they were. Furthermore, as your sensory organs have detected the usual customers have vacated the premises, this unit will now convey additional context. Once upon a time code. So, to sum it up, we no longer need worry for lack of patrons. In fact, the last exit being empty is quite inconceivable. They're here. Mr. Oh, thank the sisters. Wasn't sure we'd make it, especially after that experimental aetherite. Where are our customers? You had one job, you button for brains. Elevated body temperature detected in nagging life form. This unit recommends swift consumption of chilled liquids. As for the customers, they have temporarily ceased their consumption of fine cafe fare to prepare for the upcoming race. The Corellians procured a transport vessel with the assistance of Stigma 4. Presently, the global citizens and freedom fighters are conducting a joint test drive. Meanwhile, the Grebulov expressed a long-standing desire to float about within the Mumiziv, which were eagerly volunteered by the yacht caretakers to serve as steeds. This unit's ethical algorithms are still processing. The dragons, too, intend to participate. Soaring through Elysian's mountains has revived their passion for flight, and they've expressed a desire to see more of Ultima Thule from above. So we got to get Rainbow Road going, is what you're telling me. Unexpected, but I'll take it. So long as our patrons reach happiness, the means by which they travel matters not. This unit agrees and hopes that all patrons will be replete with joy upon their inevitable defeat by the superior Omicron vehicle. Artillery may be involved. Artillery? Artillery is no match for Akala. I dodge. This is shaping up to be a gauntlet fiercer than the Bardam's medal. This unit also invited the Nibiruun to share the singular experience of losing to the Omicrons, but their registration remains pending. Nevertheless, they have conceded to observe the other civilizations' preparations. We'll have to hope that the overall excitement sweeps them up eventually. For now, we have our own preparations to attend to. On that note, this unit recalls that the inventing life form wished to speak with Mr. regarding said preparations. Reports of critical levels of static electricity indicate the likely presence of this ally at base Omicron. Now this unit must return to supervising Stigma 4's production of racetrack features, engaging enthusiasm protocols. Yippee. If he has to engage the protocol, then I'll do it for him. Yippee. Yippee. Whoops. Whoops. Yippee. Shout out Angry Video Game Nerd. No, he can never be Mr. Happy. Whispers. Hello, Inventing Way. Just the person of Aetheris I was hoping to see. So Omicron friend doubtless relayed to you, this race is no longer a mere spectator sport. The people of Ultima Thule will be bringing their best the civilizations have to offer, and they mean to win. Should the Arcasadar then be left to defend Aetheris' honor and on all their own? Nay, says I. Mother put her faith in the myriad peoples of the star for a reason. Fortunately, we brought a number of moonhoppers to help prepare for the hustle. With a little help from good old Inventing Way, there's no reason one can't haul you to victory. I will race. And the moment of our triumph will soon be upon us. I have already taken the liberty of altering this moonhopper. Dazzle your competition with the hyper hop step or press the big boost button to outstrip them with ease. Actually, why not do both? Do mind your power reserves, though. Even with my prodigious skill, there are only a matter of only so many batteries I can shove into the chassis. Now hop along until N7000 add one more entrant to the roster. I'll catch up once I've discovered where this final screw belongs. I'm gonna style on all of them. Oh, N7000, I'm here to race. Oh my god, aloha. Race preparations continue in accordance with projections. Did the inventing life form raise any matter of note? You'll be joining the fray. How thrilling! Entrant registered. This unit will now provide supplementary information regarding the course. Please direct your orbs towards this geographical data display. Show me Rainbow Road. The race will begin at the starship Ragnarok in Ostrakhan Deca Octo. Once jamming way and Ogul signal to commence Hey, Aloha, stop, man. Commencement of the hostilities. Competitors may proceed across Re Tara toward Ostrakhan Tria. Passage through the checkpoint rings is mandatory. Oh no, not the rings! Anyway. Those rings look rather lofty. How are the hippo carts to get through? In Ultimate Thule, emotions become reality. You need only believe to make your hippos fly. Did you just call me an ultimate fool? Because I'd have to be to believe something like that. Warham. Once in Ostrakhan Tria, racers will enter the artillery zone, which extends from the periphery of the Ostrakhan to the abode of the Ah. This exciting enhancement is sponsored by the Alphatron civilization. You were serious about the artillery. What if my Saria gets hit? Out of concern for the curiously smooth four-legged life form, Stigma 4 is presenting manufacturing non-lethal cannons. Encountering these painless projectiles will result in no more than explosive removal from the course. Those who remain unblasted should continue to Ostrakhan Decahexy and proceed through base Omicron. Then it's merely a matter of reaching the finish line located at the last dregs. I win, then I feast on tiny desserts. Note that, in accordance with Omicron contest protocols, there are no restrictions on contrivances mechanical, magical, or maniacal during this race. This concludes the briefing. Well, at least I packed my rainbow Gulal. Soria should be happy to run for it no matter where she is. You brought Gulal? Why do you not share? Sharing is caring. We've been through this, Akala. Your hippo's never shown a lick of interest. You just like throwing things. Go ahead and make your preparations. I need to make sure N7000 isn't understating that firepower of those cannons. Once that's taken care of, I'll retrieve your Moonhopper and meet you at the Ragnarok. Let's go, Ogle. I'll take the long way. Hey, Kev, thanks for the 4 months. I hope you have a great day as well. Patch and otherwise. Listen, it's perfect. In this fight, we were flying through the sky. Upon commencing the race, several cutscenes will play in sequence. Yeah, I have all my alerts off for the cutscenes. Otherwise, there'd be sound effects over everything. Test, test. People of Aetheris, are you there? We are your hosts, talking way and dreaming way, coming to you live from the very edge of the universe. And here among the stars, the hyper hustle is about to begin. This contest for the ages will see competitors race across a land as barren as it is beautiful, vying to be the first across the finish line. You won't want to miss a moment of this, folks. Now let's introduce our racers. Hauled by the speedy Saria as a courier as fast as she is reliable. All the way from Thavnir, it's Tyrna the Hippo Rider. Next, a Gajasura as fearsome as the Traxi is fearless on the battlefield. Honed in the fires of Hanish Hippo Hustle, I, Akala. I should have known that they were going to bring the fucking boss from the dungeon. Let's hope the Peacekeeper's less peaceful functions are disabled. Hailing from Carolan, a team of once bitter enemies turning fast friends, the citizens of freedom. Fair. Our next entrant may look more frolicsome than furious, but pass them at your peril. Supported by the ever so daring Mivs, it's the electrifying Grebulov X. This mean, clean speeding machine is ready to put the Alpha back in Alphatron civilization. Say hello to the lethal Lambda unit victory. But lo, what wisdom rides the wind of Elysian and fair peaks once forgotten? The Dragon Star has joined the fray. Last but not least, a sword in the darkness, a beacon of hope, the champion of Eorzea. Friends across the universe, we present the one and only Hurrier of Light. Don't lean forward or you're gonna die. What's this? A Nibiruan challenger? Are they supposed to be there? I thought the Hurrier was the last participant. You made it! Did you prepare a vehicle? We can lend you a moonhopper if you'd like. That will not be necessary. I knew you were going to turn into the last boss of the final days. What in the name of Mug Swap and Murga? Saria's a good girl, but she ain't no divinity. How's a normal hippo meant to compete with that? Like I said, you and your hippo need only let your competitive spirits burn bright. Where there's a will, there's a way. Quite literally. I suppose I'll toss some galal and hope for the best. Racers, are you ready? Storyline. Our racers have assembled at the starting line. Who will surpass the rest to emerge triumphant? On your mark, get set. Go! Rala instantly taking off into the lead, with the Nibiruan god Rala taking the lead. That dragon's slow as heck. Yeah, get out of here, Omicrons. Sweet mother, a juicy jolt from Miramis have sent the Lambda unit tumbling. Does this spell defeat for the victory? The other competitors race on. They are now entering the next area in the field of automated artillery. Rala is going to get shot out of the sky here. First forward, first to be shot. Big target. The citizens of freedom are going in. We have received transmission from the Peacekeeper. There is not to the carnage of Carolyn. Yeah! You heard it here, folks. Oh, they got Titanicked, almost Titanicked. It's the Titanic, but even if they had avoided the iceberg, they would have been shot by lasers. Very different tale. And the Peacekeeper is down by the double cannon. Ayakala's cart is enveloped in a cloud of galal. ploy to distract the competing hippos, perhaps? Or did he just fall prey to the rainbow temptation? Whatever the cause, it's only made turn of the hippo rider's cart fly all the faster. She has overtaken the Hurrier of Light for second place. To claim victory, we must overtake both Tyrannus Hippo Cart and Nibiru's Rala. I've already taken the liberty of altering this moonhopper. Dazzle your competitors with the hyper hop step. Press the big boost button to outstrip them with ease. Actually, why not do both? Do mind your power reserves, though. Even with my prodigious skill, there are only so many batteries I can shove into the chassis. Hippo distracted. The hippo is halted, overwhelmed by the euphony of my song, no doubt. And the Hurrier of Light has taken second place to the cries of "This ain't over, mister." There it is, folks, the final stretch. The Hurrier of Light has pushed the Moonhopper to hair-raising speeds. But Rala is still maintaining their lead. Well, Rala definitely wins that. Now for the slow motion replay. The winner of the Hyper Hustle is... Oh no, I win! I got ahead at the last second. The Hurrier of Light by a nose! I'm the greatest. Dragon in last place. Dragon didn't even do anything or have anything happen to it. It was just too slow. Dragon's like, all right, I'm chilling. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest. We do not understand. Our chosen form was suitable, our performance flawless, yet victory was not ours to claim. It has been long since we have experienced this quickening of the pulse, this vexation. That's racing for you. Just when you think you've got it, some grinning idiot comes shooting past to take the gold. Then sometimes you get to be that grinning idiot. And that's the thrill of it. You never know if it'll go your way. You just race with all you got. And that you're upset to have lost can only mean one thing. That you want to win next time. That's a dream worth chasing. Trust me, I'm an expert. We too feel a yearning to race once more, a desire to triumph. Happy to leave you, get it? Because my name... This is well. We will engage with the other patrons of this establishment to develop a superior stratagem. Dynamis readings indicate a positive effect on the local environment. In accordance with Jemmingway's aspirations, the last strikes has become an ever greater source of hope. Despite the significant extensive property damage and crushing defeat incurred, this unit raises the hyper hustle as, quote, worth it, unquote. Worth it. To think you did all of that on a Loprit built craft. I'm delighted that we could play some small part in your triumph. And I'm even more delighted that Nibiruun have finally found something to work towards. Still, I'll be glad to resume our usual service. Maybe make myself a nice carrot coffee while I'm behind the counter. You are right, I admit it. I had a great time racing, even if I didn't understand half of what was going on. But as fun as it was, I need to be getting on home to Thavnair. Don't want to leave the hippo riders alone for too long, lest some hums ahead start getting restless. We've finished packing up the broadcasting equipment, so we'll be heading back to the Dreaming Workshop ourselves. So soon, it'll feel empty out here in the cosmic void without you. Affirmative, but did we not have one more objective to complete before the other organic life forms depart? Objective? Oh, I nearly forgot. Talking way, inventing way. Help me lift this. 1, 2, yep. The trophy. It's for you, mister. A trophy befitting the victory of the Hyper Hustle. As you can see, it was designed in the image of the last strikes, the Hippo Riders, and the Dreaming Ways. It reminds me, we brought a few commemorative gifts as well. Talking way, inventing way. Help me lift these. 1, 2, yep. One for the last dregs and one for Svanna. You have an eatery there too, I hear. Then I hope you'll let us keep you company at mealtimes. Whether it's weather advisors, hopping music, or simply a friendly voice you need, Hope FM is here for you. Hey, what's going on, mage? Good. Well, not morning, it's evening for you. Cheese? Hello? Uh-oh. Don't say cheese around Island Sanctuary, peeps this patch. Cheese? Yep, cheese. We love cheese. Hello and welcome in. I'm just wrapping up the Allied Tribe quests. Classic cheese. I do like... Did you just offer me cheese? Why, yes, I did. I'd love some cheese, thank you. Shout out if you know where that quote's from. Stop talking to the cheese. So this is a radio contraption too. Has bigger ears than the other ones I saw, but I'll be sure to listen in with the crew. I was just thinking we should get one of these. Our patrons are going to love it. Projections anticipate increased customer satisfaction in the ambience category. Thank you, mister. We wouldn't be here if you hadn't brought us together. I think I speak for everyone when I say that this day will shine like a newborn star in our memories. I hope you feel the same. Hello, Akala. Just don't let it eclipse the possibility of more unforgettable days to come. After all, look across the sea up at the moon past the distant stars, and you'll find us waiting for you. Just dancing back there. The Hyper Hustle Trophy, baby. And I got my Lop. That's the Lop back there, by the way. That's what they're doing back there, is the Lop. And now I am allied with all of them. I am the hero of the universe. I gotta go put my trophy down. First, I got a Lop. Get those squats in. Yeah, that's it. Shake it. Everyone's dude. Caramel dance. Heidelin! Your kids are online shaking their ass again! Except Heidelin can't hear you. Out in the recesses of space. Alright, time to go put my trophy in the house in the apartment I never use. No, I don't bother buying a house I'll never use, but I will have an apartment I never use. I just put it on the floor. Here, you can sit in front of the trophy. Or yeah, the trophy can sit in front of you. There you go. There you go. Wow, look at this trophy. Oh, hold on, it's facing the wrong way. There you go. Damn it! What the hell? Just keep it that way. That's how you know I don't do housing ever. I just keep pressing enter. No, stay. Make it stay. I just want it to stay. I don't understand why this isn't just, I'm done, leave it. There you go. There. Now I've got my statue. The statue looks way smaller here. That hippo sure is carrying that carrot. Well, it's an elephant, but still. I wonder why I mean, I get why they went with the elephants, but it's like, if I was an Arcasadara and you put a generic four-legged elephant to represent me, was that not kind of fucked up? Is that not kind of fucked up to just put the on all four legs elephant when representing the Arcasadara? Like, fuck it, they're just elephants. Just put an elephant. Don't think too much about it. Just throw an elephant on there. That seems insensitive to me. Yeah, but the Gaja aren't here. The Loprits have no idea what the Gaja are. You don't mean the Gaja, so I know you mean there's the regular elephants, like the ones we got from the other tribal quests. I'm just saying, should have been a hippo. I am the champion. I already have the other screenshot. All right, and then I think that just leaves Tataru, and I've got all the quests done.